Okay, so this is going to be a shorter video since I'm sick. But I got this app. It's a tier list maker. So I'm going to be tier listing all of my characters. Even ones you haven't seen before. I'm going to start off with Skatenner. Now, Skatenner, in general, I think he gets a B tier because, not now. Basically, how do I say this? He's a bit of a douche. He's a slight jerk, but he's like the funny jerk, like easily redeemable character. He doesn't really have that many bad character traits. Scafortiner. This guy throughout the whole show, D tier, it's just unacceptable. The whole reason why I'm not putting him in F is because I'm reserving F for somebody else. So, next up we have Molly. Not the worst person, but still pretty bad. She is Spyro's boss. That Bobby kills. After winning Russian roulette. Next up is me. I've only, made a cameo in, the second episode of Tourist Co. We don't know much about me, but A tier. Next up, we have the unacceptable or Slender. He's gonna be in Meet the SKR. And he's definitely gonna show more antagonistic behavior. He will be considered an antagonist at one point. I just don't know when. C tier, not the worst person. But he's better than Scafortiner, which says a lot about him. About, Tourist Co. Spyro. Spyro, as a character, is kind. She does first appear, well, that pronunciation. They do show some antagonistic behavior, but after that, they support Bobby with, all the tech and that stuff. So, S tier character. You know what? I'm gonna move myself up to S. It's not because of self-love or favoritism. It's just in general. Now we have Mercy. This character is hard to explain. Basically, Mercy is a cow that got experimented on and got mixed with human DNA. And now they use Mercy to see on how dangerous certain time periods are. And they keep on cloning Mercy, so the real Mercy, we only see in, one frame. Another Meet the SKR's character, just plain tortured, but also a bit rude. A tier. Now, this is the character that I've been reserving F tier for this whole time. The Cake Man, the Living Cupcake, or his last name. Well, not his last name, but what he's known by is the game show creator. Basically, he's gonna make an appearance in Meet the SKRs as like a cameo. In like one of the trailers or so, and then I think I'm gonna make him into an antagonist. Basically, think of the Running Man. That, but you're like confined to certain areas. That's basically what he does. So F tier, rude. Just somebody. I need to make a video on ranking. No, I already did a ranking video. This is the ranking video. What am I doing with my life? But most of these are in Meet the SKRs. Give me a sec. And now for our boy, the one and only tourist guy, Bobby. He has been sent to jail before for like leaking government info. But yeah. Anyways, here's the tier list. At the bottom, we have the game show filmer. In D tier, we have Scafortiner and Molly. C tier, we have the unacceptable and/or the fake Slender. He's gonna appear in Meet the SKRs, as I've said earlier. In B tier, we have Skatenner. Definitely one of the better characters, but like a slight douche, though. In A tier, we have Mercy. He's basically tortured. One last bit of lore about Mercy is that, his clones are DNA connected, obviously, but whenever, no, I don't care about Pro, I accidentally tapped that, but basically, last tidbit of info on Mercy is that he is tortured, as I've said before, but he feels the pain whenever his clones get like hurt or stuff like that. And they just keep him in like this tube. Okay, finally, S tier. Spyro provides technology for Bobby. Myself, Jevil, I actually appeared like twice, but not exactly in the second time. And finally, Bobby. Provided with technology and aid from these characters. Anyways, I am happy that you guys tagged along with me in this video. See ya!